She's been practicing her bebop scales and 2-5-1s for a little while now. And Ella, what did we figured out? Ella, we figured out that you were having difficulty with a part of it. What was that part?
Memorizing the 2-5-1's notes.
The names of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I was like, Ella, you know all your 2-5-1s now. Let's look at a song, and then we put a song up in front of you to read. And do you remember what you said?
I don't know what notes to play when I see the chords on the page.
Right, and I was like, yeah, but you know this one. It's E flat minor 7. You've been playing it in your exercise. And you said,
I just don't know how to find it without going down the scale.
yeah, so that's a fail for your mother right there. So yeah, it was a fail on my part because I had Ella doing the same thing that I did when I was a little older than her, so she's got a jump on me. Playing her 2-5-1 rootless voicings with her left hand and playing some bebop scales with her right hand. And I was like, yeah, go Ella. And then we realized that actually I was kind of doing her a disservice because she, in doing these exercises, wasn't realizing the names of every chord as they were going by. I wish I could say that I was the one to remedy this situation, but I wasn't. Can you tell how you fixed it?
Like a little game, okay? It's called the dice game of pianoing, and you just...
I didn't know it had a name.
It does.
The dice game of pianoing.
Yeah, and you have this, and it has all of them listed, and then you have the first 6,
Okay.
and you just roll your dice, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we've got a 2-5-1 in C major,
Yeah.
and then we've got a 2-5-1 in
B flat.
B flat major, right? So they all take like a position on the die.
Yes.
Die, right?
For pianing.
All right. So, but you're at a piano. Where do you throw your die?
On the piano.
Right in my keys. You're real careful, and you never drop it from high, right?
No.
We're not like playing craps on the keys.
No,
we're
it's
not.
not part of the game.
Okay. Okay. So that time you rolled a 2. So what would you play? With
The G7.
I think it was a pizza box. You play the G7. And and you also would play the root with your left hand?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Roll it again, right on my nice keys. 6. Which one's that? B flat major. Good. So then you just do you have any rules for yourself? Like as soon as you can play them pretty fast, then you move to the next 6? Anything like that?
Yeah, how the game works is that you do these 6, and then you go to these 6 so that you're still reviewing these ones and then those ones, because you always need a little review.
Yeah, you do. That's a good idea. I like that. And then, hopefully you run through all of them.
Yeah.
Have you made it that far?
No.
Not yet. How far have you made it?
Cut.
But I do think it's a good game because I run into this with students quite often where the same things happen. They're, for some reason or another, they're just having a hard time memorizing which chord looks like what. Because it's really easy, right? If I ask you to play an F7 in root position, like a rock and roll F7,
Yeah.
You can do that, right? F7. Yeah. Or if I ask you to play a B major. Yeah. It's easy if you're talking about rock or pop or country or something to remember what they are because that's the root. But when we're talking about jazz voicings, we don't have a root on the bottom, so it can be really tricky to remember. So I really like this game, and I've passed it on to some people so far, and I think they like it too, because who doesn't want to play a game at their piano while they're practicing?
And I like it because in a song the chords kind of come up and it's not random, but sometimes it seems random. And so you have to be able to just know it quickly because there's not an order like in the exercise. And so the dice makes it random.
That's great. I like that, especially if you have to sight read something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. But you do realize that in songs,
It goes down.
it oftentimes you'll find this pattern.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find the 2-5-1s everywhere, and sometimes you'll find that major chord turning into the next two to start. Sometimes you will.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. Hashtag dice for pianing. That's all for this video. I hope you guys like it. Next week I'm gonna be doing eating flour challenge.
Is there anything else you want to say about this? What's the game called again?
Dice and pianing with the dice.
You don't remember what you called it? Something about pianing. How do you spell pianing?
With a P. N-I-N-G.
Just like it sounds. Just like it sounds. Dice for pianing. Pianing for dice. For chords. For 2-5-1s.
Just with the dice, really.
Just with the dice. All right, I got it. Well, thank you everybody for watching and for getting to know my sarcastic daughter.
Be sure and like and subscribe to Aimee Does Pianing on YouTube.
Please do like and subscribe to Aimee Does Pianing. Thank you for being here with us today.
If you listen good, you could become a good pianer like Mom.
On Aimee Nolte Music. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.